Thank you and welcome to my channel, Simply Your World, where we discuss past and present events that will affect you if they haven't already. Now tonight I want to discuss this drug called K2. I'm going to show you a quick video of this guy flipping out on this drug. Then I'm going to come back and we're going to discuss modern day eugenics and how drugs play a big role in the sterilization of the masses. Nothing has changed since Francis Galton came up with the term eugenics and how to wield it over the masses. Check this out, and then I'll be right back.
Hey yo, this nigga, I just caught these niggas smoking douche just now, bro. I walk up on these niggas, they smoking douche, so look at these niggas like. Hey yo! Hey yo! Hey yo! This shit is crazy, dog! On the left side, this shit crazy! Oh!
He's not having a seizure. He's fine. Just go on about your business.
Go on about my business. I'm trying to work. He's okay.
Hey yo! This shit crazy! Hey yo, they was smoking that K2 shit.
Sorry?
They was smoking that K2 shit. This shit crazy.
Can someone call 911, please?
Stay away from that K2.
That's what they're smoking that K2 shit.
Can someone call 911, please?
I'm calling.
Okay.
He's smoking. They was up there smoking on the steps, smoking that shit. He having an episode, bro. You know what that shit is, bro. I was up the way, bro. I know what that shit is, bro. Nest, bro. That's what that shit is, bro. They smoking that shit, bro. That's that K2 shit, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Hello?
They got me on fucking hold.
Hold. Hello? Who? Which one, Jay?
Hell no, he ain't helping. He should be smoking that.
He shouldn't be smoking that shit. Hey, bro, look, I'm downtown, bro, waiting on the bitch to come get me, bro. Wait till I show you this fucking video, nigga. These niggas is smoking that K2 shit, nigga. The nigga is out here having an episode right now, bro. Neffs, bro. Oh! Bro, Neffs. Bro, she's coming, bro. She's coming. Bro, she's coming for me right now, bro. I'm coming to get you, taking you wherever you want to go. Alright? Nope. Alright, but I'm telling you, Shorty wants something too. Alright, and I'll meet you wherever you at. Alright.
He got a blue shirt.
Alright, first off, we're not going to even discuss the guy behind the camera. I'm sure we're all thinking the same thing. We're just going to move on from that. Alright? He's a fucking idiot. That's all I'm going to say about that. Alright? What is K2? K2 and Spice are just two of the many trade names or brands for synthetic designer drugs that are intended to mimic THC, the main psychoactive ingredient in marijuana. These designer synthetic drugs are from the synthetic cannabinoid class of drugs that are often marketed and sold under the guise of herbal incense or potpourri. Synthetic cannabinoids are not organic, but chemical compounds created in a laboratory. Since 2009, law enforcement has encountered hundreds of different synthetic cannabinoids that are being sold as legal alternatives to marijuana. These products are being abused for their psychoactive properties and are packaged without information to their health and safety risks. Synthetic cannabinoids are sold as herbal incense and potpourri under names like K2 and Spice, as well as many other names at small convenience stores, head shops, gas stations, and via the internet from both domestic and international sources. These products are labeled not for human consumption, in an attempt to shield the manufacturers, distributors, and retail sellers from criminal prosecution. This type of marketing is nothing more than the means to make dangerous psychoactive substances widely available to the public. All right. Let's talk about eugenics real quick and just show you how all this is nothing's changed since the 1800s. All right. Eugenics started out from Francis Galton, just paraphrasing, as a means of cleansing one genes, off the earth and populating the good genes, whatever that's supposed to mean, right? That can mean a while. That's pretty much generalized to mean a lot of different things, right? Not getting too deep on the details of it, but overview, right? He said that it needs to be a sterilization of these certain people. Then it transformed over into lethal injections later on in the years by the time Hitler got it, and the other psychiatrists got it. Then it went to the gas chambers and murder, you know what I mean, straight out. This K2, starting with the sterilization part. When someone is on these type of drugs, no children are being created. At the time, people are on these drugs and people are dying from smoking on this synthetic marijuana. Eugenics and drugs today, and have been through history, like this article said, it is legal. Where is it at? It's sold as legal potpourri or other names, herbal incense and other names at domestic gas stations. If they know all of this, what would be the main reason for it to be out there and just pumping illegal in gas stations, all in the prisons? You know what I mean? It's mainly in the prisons now, but my cousin died from smoking K2 or Tukey, whatever you want to call it. Modern day eugenics and drugs is nothing. I mean, the drugs today is nothing but sterilization of the masses. Eugenics started in the 1800s, and it refined through the years, and now it's just a train going downhill. But just like I talk about psychology, psychiatry, sociology, and physiology, it is everywhere, but it's nowhere. It's always with you because it's in your mind. It's images, it's sounds, it's smells. You know what I mean? It's peer groups that get people to go into this never-ending cycle of abusing drugs, no matter what it is, no matter how where it comes from or how it originates. You know what I mean? I do understand how people fall into this cycle because, like I said, psychology repetition is the foundation of psychology, psychiatry, sociology, and physiology. If I can get someone to do and say something over and over, or to act a certain way, I'm going to infect someone eventually with this thought. You know what I mean? That's why in this article where it said it's labeled for not for human consumption, in an attempt to shield the manufacturers, distributors, and retail sellers from criminal prosecution. And obviously, it's working. They obviously know where this stuff is being sold, and they obviously know the effects of it. So it should be a crackdown, just like they do in the drug houses in the hood. Know where it is, get people to go in looking for it, and when they find it, bust them. But they won't do that because these other people, let's get a little bit deeper, these other people that are selling, that own these gas stations, they're backed by a nation of people. They're backed by an entire nation, flag, last name, and a language, something that we don't have. So, and they're contributing money to the United States to help cleanse this unwanted gene that they have on the earth, or in their vicinity that they don't really want. You know, and again, that's being general but we all know exactly what that means, because eventually, once you reinforce this thought, you can wield it like a sword, and that is exactly what they're doing. You know, again, let's talk about. It said since 2009, law enforcement has encountered hundreds of different synthetic cannabinoids that are being sold as legal alternatives to marijuana. There's no reason why something like this should even be known, but yet it still exists, unless there was a reason. If you understand what I'm saying. I'm not going to speak too long on this subject, but when it comes to, first of all, let's go back. What is the origin? The vast majority of synthetic cannabinoids are manufactured in Asia without manufacturing requirements or quality control standards. Now do you see what I mean? But it's pushed all over the world. So in China and America, no matter how much they say they're fighting, they're in good cahoots with each other. Ace boon coons. You know what I mean? But anyway, the bulk products are smuggled into the United States, typically as misbranded imports, and have no legitimate medical or industrial use. So they even have names for it. You telling me these people don't know what's going on? If they have names for the label when it comes from Asia or wherever it's coming from? And don't ever think that when these people, these superpowers, are acting like they're about to fight. No, they're not about to fight. They are trimming down or huddling the masses, making them think one thing, while they're creating this world government that they're about to unleash on everybody on the other side of the fence. But that's a whole nother subject. We'll get on that later. Now, how is it abused? Spraying or mixing the synthetic cannabinoids on plant materials provides a vehicle for the most common route of administration: smoking using a pipe, water pipe, or rolling the drug-laced plant material in cigarette papers, or blunts, or whatever. In addition to the cannabinoid laced on plant material and sold as potpourri and incense, liquid cannabinoids have been designed to be vaporized through both disposable and reusable electronic cigarettes. So while you think you're safe just smoking in pens, they obviously have it in the pens too. I mean, I'm sure that they gonna try to cover the whole gamut. If like I said, if there's an agenda, like what it obviously is, they're gonna have it everywhere where you're not gonna be able to get away from it, and it's almost like a grab bag, like the not Wheel of Fortune, but The Price is Right back in the day, where you reach your hand in that bag and you come up with that red X. Or you come up with the numbers, you can place them, you know what I'm saying? You come up with the numbers, you're fine. But once you grab that red X shit, you might be dead in the motherfucker. You know? But that's and it's real. What are its overdose effects? Several adverse effects have been attributed to the abuse of synthetic cannabinoids, including agitation, anxiety, seizure, stroke, coma, and death by heart attack or organ failure. Acute kidney injury requiring hospitalization and dialysis in several patients reported having smoked synthetic cannabinoids have also been reported by the Center of Disease Control and Prevention. Now, going back to my cousin Tonio. He died on the porch over in Kansas. Same way, but when they found him, he had blood coming out of his nose, eyes, and ears. You understand what I'm saying? And everybody said he was just sitting on the porch smoking. So when they found him, heart had stopped, organs just shut the fuck down, head fucking exploded, man, basically, because he had blood coming out of out of the orifices of his face. You understand what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me that with this type of effect and all the other drugs that's coming out, from the opioid pills all the way down to the flocka and the crack, the cocaine, the weed, all that comes from the eugenics movement? Trust me and listen to me when I tell you, psychiatrists have the biggest hand in distributing drugs or coming up with drugs to sterilize or to just completely get rid of the masses, because this has always been one of the psychiatric field's main objectives, was to exterminate and get rid of unwanted people. You see what I mean? But anyway, which drugs cause similar effects? Synthetic cannabinoids are marked as an alternative to THC, the main psychoactive constituent of marijuana. However, they are much more potent and have been shown to have side effects that are more severe than those reported from THC. We all know what weed do. Now imagine weed coming out the gates of hell, and it's coming to take your soul. Just like this shit back. It's crazy how I'm talking about this. Just like this sign I got behind me. This is an old school movie. You know, when they used to talk about weed and how they used to talk about it's the bitter pill, and was they women cry for it, men die for it, reefer madness, drug craze abandoned. You know, adults only. If you can read right here, it says youthful marijuana victim. What actually happens? You know. Then on the other side, you know who that is. You know what I mean? I smoke bud too, but I smoke my weed I get it from just a certain few people, and that's it. That's it, and that's all. Been dealing with them for a long time. Won't stop dealing with them unless something else happens. You know what I mean? But anyway, what is its effects on the mind? Now this is a good one. Acute psychotic episodes, dependence, and withdrawals are associated with these synthetic cannabinoids. Some individuals have suffered from intense hallucinations. Other effects include severe agitations, disorganized thoughts, paranoid delusions, and violence after smoking products laced with these substances. And we just seen old boy flipping the fuck out. You know. But last thing I want to say about this is, if you can, stay away from all of the man-made drugs. Please do so. Please do so. Because you obviously see there is an agenda to exterminate certain people off the earth. So if you can find some good weed that from certain people or certain places that you trust, keep it that way. Stay loyal to those people. Don't just be buying bud from everywhere, because there may be plants out here that are actually out here to sell this weed to kill other people, and they'll never be caught. You know? But until next time, y'all have a good night.